Pricing assumptions for data science SOWs. Rock-solid pricing. Welcome. Today we'll make pricing assumptions your best friend. Clear assumptions anchor scope, effort, and risk, so everyone agrees on what's included and what isn't. They prevent budget creep and disputes by setting guardrails. If work expands, cost and timeline adjust transparently. Assumptions also make unknowns explicit and testable. Instead of hoping data is clean, we state the quality we need and verify it early. Think of assumptions as the project's safety rails. They keep decisions aligned, protect margins, and build trust. By the end, you'll know exactly what to write, so your pricing stays fair and defensible. Start by defining the business question and the success metric. For example, can we reduce churn by 10% in Q4? That metric becomes your North Star. Next, split tasks into in-scope, e.g., data prep, baseline model, dashboard, and out-of-scope, e.g., building a real-time API, production MLOPs. Writing both prevents silent expansions. Then, state data domains and time horizon, transactions and support tickets for the past 18 months. This narrows what you'll analyze and bill for. A crisp scope reads like a contract: what you'll deliver, how success is measured, and the boundaries you won't cross without repricing. Document availability: where the data lives, who owns it, and the handoff method. Example: Salesforce and Snowflake, owned by Analytics. Shared via secure S3 bucket. Define quality thresholds. Required completeness, 95% key fields populated, and accuracy. Spot checks within 2% of source. If data falls short, schedule and price adjust. Clarify access, credentials approved by day 3, privacy constraints, PII masked, and SLAs for support tickets. These assumptions turn vague data hopes into concrete gates. If ownership, quality, or access slip, you have a documented reason to pause, fix, or re-estimate. Limit methods to agreed techniques so expectations match effort. We will use gradient boosting and logistic regression. No custom deep learning. State tooling up front. Cloud, AWS, libraries, scikit-learn, XGBoost, and licenses included in price. If a client later requests a different stack, you can renegotiate. Define compute costs: who pays for cloud usage, expected instance types, and usage caps, e.g., 500 GPU hours not included. These constraints keep the solution practical and auditable. If the technique, platform, or license scope changes, your assumptions make the required price change obvious. Specify the FTE mix and weekly bandwidth. For example, 0.5 data engineer, 1 data scientist, 0.2 PM at 40 total hours per week. Set the iteration count and review cycles. 3 modeling iterations, weekly stakeholder review, 24-hour turnaround on comments. Define milestones, buffers, and dependencies. Data access by week 1, baseline model by week 3 with a 1-week buffer for rework. Dependency on SME availability. These details protect the schedule and price. If bandwidth shrinks, reviews stall, or dependencies slip, your assumptions justify adjusting timeline, scope, or cost before risk becomes rework. Be explicit. The client will provide SMEs and decision windows. Named experts attend weekly reviews and give go, no-go decisions within 48 hours. They will deliver data extracts on schedule. Initial drop by day 3, refreshes every Friday, agreed formats, and field lists. They will approve deliverables within X business days. For example, 3 days for models, 2 days for dashboards. Missing these windows pauses timelines or triggers a change. Clear responsibilities create shared ownership. You bring expertise and execution. The client supplies access, context, and timely decisions, so workflows and pricing remain stable. Define what triggers a change order. New data sources, added KPIs, extra compliance reviews, or more than 3 model iterations. List known risks and mitigation. Incomplete data. Run a data audit week 1. SME, unavailability. Deputy approver named. Shifting priorities. Scope freeze after sign-off. Add contingency rates for uncertainty, such as 10 to 20% on high-risk tasks. This turns surprises into managed events. When a trigger occurs, you don't argue. You follow the process. Assess impact, propose options, then update scope, timeline, and price with full transparency. Choose fixed price when scope is tight and assumptions are stable. Use T&M when discovery is large or requirements may evolve. Tie unit rates to assumptions, hourly rates by role, or fixed price tied to data readiness and iteration count. If any critical assumption breaks, like data quality, below threshold, or extra reviews, pause and reprice. A simple rule of thumb: if the change affects cost by more than 1 iteration or 10% of effort, issue a change order. This keeps pricing honest, aligns incentives, and ensures both sides always know what they're paying for and why.